Howdy everybody. Well, for those of you that don't live in the north and especially don't live in Minnesota, this is a true Minnesota way of life. It is March, it is snowing, and there is a blizzard coming. And what are Minnesotans doing? We are doing the same things we always do. We're out driving around, getting stuff done. Blizzards, snowstorms, nothing seems to stop us. We just go on about our daily lives. So here we are as the blizzard forms up, and we're all just doing our daily rat race. Just playing a little bit out here in the snow in my 2008 Charger RT rear-wheel drive. Blizzard? What blizzard? Blizzard's forming, but this is just snow so far. Got traction control in here, but it's a lot more fun when you're not in traction control. A lot of tire spinning, a lot of sliding, a lot of drifting. Let's see what it's like when I turn it off. Horsepower rear wheel drive goodness in the middle of winter. Doing 60 miles an hour down the road. Well, the rest of you people are probably scared to come out and play in the snow. We live in this. This is our way of life. Got 17 inches of snow coming all at once. Ain't gonna slow us down. But you do have to know how to drive. But if you live here long enough, you just get adjusted to it. Slushy, little slippery, little wet. Ain't no big deal. Looks like the storm's picking up some. They're expecting about an inch or two of snow an hour, so it's going to be really heavy, really wet, and really damaging. I'm expecting some downed trees. Make sure I got gas for my generator. Starting to pick up some, but I got me a hot pizza and I'm getting home so I can eat it. Would you look at that? Coming up on a plow truck. Time to move over. Woo. Little slushy in that median. That's how you put yourself in the ditch. Go and skim right by this plow truck here. Doing about 45 through the slush. That'll clear up. There we go. Is a fairly good speed on this. It's really not deep, just a dusting. That's why we have the winter testing range up here for all the car makers. They come up here to Minnesota during the winter so they can test their cars on the roads. Car companies from all over the world come here to Minnesota to test their cars in the winter. Alright, here we are on a secondary road. Looks like it's getting a little more built up out here. Not as much traffic. Since this is an 08 Charger RT, there's 3 levels of traction control that's built into it. First is full on traction control. Then you can turn it off with a switch on the dash, but it only cuts it down to about 40%. And then there is a way to actually turn the entire system off. However, that was not widely known how to do it. Usually only the people that drive these cars know how to do it, and even some of them don't know about it. And to turn your traction control off, you are to be in motion above 15 miles an hour. Turn your key like you're going to start the car. Since it's a computer controlled starting system, the starter will not engage because the car is in motion. But you go and you turn your key like you're going to start the car. You hold the key in that position until the chime dings, and on your dashboard your ESP and traction control lights will light up, indicating that your traction control is now fully turned off. Of course, I don't have it off right now. I don't want to end up in the ditch. Even with the traction control on, I can still slide around and spin pretty well. You can see with the car walking side to side, there's a lot of buildup between the slush. But you know what? This is just, like I said, another day of life in Minnesota. I think the only thing that really stops us would be a tornado. Other than that, we're not affected by weather up here. Whether it's 110 outside or whether it's 40 below wind chill during winter, rain, thunderstorms, every kind of weather you can imagine, aside from hurricanes. This car also, being an RT, has the Mercedes auto stick because it was part of the Daimler Chrysler creation back in '08. So it's an automatic or a manual, and it's a bulletproof manual. These transmissions don't go bad. Yeah, it's quite the fun ride when you can slip it around. A day in the life of being a Minnesotan, or better yet, Minnesnotan. Have a good day, everybody.